ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله شهادة تنجينا من عذاب النار ويدخلنا الجنة من غير سابقة عذاب ولا عقاب وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه أشهد أنه قد بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة ومحى الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين فصلاة وسلاما على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: لقد جاءكم رسول من أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما عنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم. ويقول عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: أنا سيد ولد آدم يوم القيامة وأول من يشق عنه القبر وأول شافع وأول مشفع، أو رواه مسلم، أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. أما بعد, all praise to Allah, all praise to Allah, the one, the only, the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that He is the creator of this universe and He is the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam is His messenger, true mercy sent to us. If we follow His path, inshallah we'll be in Jannah. We are in the month of Rabi' al-Awwal, and everyone knows that this month the Prophet was born in this month and died in this month. Why I'm smiling? The khutbah, before I prepared this khutbah, I was preparing it about Imam al-Shafi'i, when one day he thought that he's the best one, and he forgot reading Al-Fatiha. Al-Fatiha, he led the people and he mistaken in Al-Fatiha, and he tried again and he again mistaken in Al-Fatiha and said something wrong here, and he went to his teacher Waqi'a and he told him, look at your arrogance, don't fix that part. This was the khutbah before I prepared this khutbah. Why I'm laughing? Because it happened to me this time. I thought, okay, I'm the khatib now, I'll tell something good, and I started in the beginning. Subhanallah, wallahi, this happened. But anyway, the khutbah today about the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. The Prophet in lines, quickly, because if I keep him talking about the Prophet, he will be here with me until next week, because the Prophet has so many things that I need to tell you some of it. Points, I prepared almost 25 points. Just points, I'm not putting anything, points about the Prophet ﷺ. We should know about him. I told our youth one day, if you talk to about this year, the basketball, the movement everywhere. And I talked to my son, where is this? Oh, he moved this to the Nets, moved Lakers. Oh, you know everything about the NBA. What do you know about the Prophet? Oh, he is, and he starts stuttering, and I know we have a problem. Anyway, who's the Prophet? Again, the Prophet was born on Monday. Quickly, we need to know, in Rabi' al-Awwal, there is no authenticated date when he was born. We don't know when exactly he was born. Some people say the 2nd, 4th, 12th, we don't know. Okay, but we know he was born Monday on Rabi' al-Awwal. That's what we know. Okay, second, when he was born, he was given to his lady who took care of him, breastfeeding him, is Halima al-Sa'diyya. At that time, they were giving the people, the Ahl Makkah, the kids, outside to be healthy and someone to take care of him. Halima al-Sa'diyya. He stayed with her for some time. And then he went back, he went back to his mother, Amina. Amina bint Wahb, her husband died before even he knew that his wife was pregnant. After 10 days of marriage, he went to a caravan and he died there. Then 3, he stayed with his mother until he reached 6 years old. And the Prophet was an orphan, no father, no mother after 6 years. He went to his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib. He stayed with him until he was 8. Abdul Muttalib loved the young boy. He had like a chair, big chair to sit on in Mecca, and no one can sit on that chair. Even his own kids, his own child, his own youth, no one can sit on that chair except Muhammad. And when his uncles told him, move away, he saw them and said, no, don't move him away. I think this boy has a future, has something in him. I'll stop for a minute here. When you see your son, daughter have something, promote it. Sometimes we say, oh, no, I'll push in the bad part. Hopefully he will be better. No, promote the better. Don't worry about the bad. Promote the good thing about your son or daughter. Promote the good thing about him. That's what his grandfather did. At 8 years, his grandfather died and he went to his uncle, Abu Talib. And he had a lot of kids. Usually, when the Prophet ﷺ eats with them, the food is abundant. They can eat. But if the Prophet is not here, the food will not. They will go out of food and they're hungry. Subhanallah. That's why the Abu Talib, when they start eating, they said, wait until Muhammad comes in. When he was 14, his uncle told him, okay, you're an old man, come on, 14. 14, you're an old man, huh? 18, he's not authorized to vote. 14, at that time, he went to a caravan, taking care of a whole caravan. And he went with them. A story on the side that he was going, because it's an important story, he went to beside a church in the way, there. And subhanallah, the head of the church, his name is Bahira. He looked at the church, the caravan going, and he noticed that there is a cloud going above that, and this is not happening before. He sent a message, bring everyone in, and he brought everyone in. Everyone in the caravan is invited, and this never happened before. He brought everyone in, and he went Bahira around, checking everyone. Something different here? Nothing. He didn't make sense. And he said, okay, is everyone here? He said, yeah, everyone here. Everyone? He said, yes. Oh, except a young boy, 14 years old, taking care of the camels. A whole caravan, a young 14 years old is taking care of it. We cannot take care of 14 years of our house, 200 square foot. A whole caravan, camels, a 14 years is taking care of it. Said, okay, he left them, went there, come back, and told Abu Talib, who's his father? He said, me. You cannot be his father. His father has to be dead. Yes, I'm his uncle. Take him back. If the people in Sham saw him, they will kill him. And he took him back, left the caravan and went back. Then, when he was 25, he married Khadija, radiallahu anha. She was older than him. Okay? And he married her until he was 40. When he was 40, he liked to stay alone in the desert, worshipping Allah, making sure that he knows Him better. And one day, he was there, and Sayyidina Jibreel came. And the first thing he told him, Iqra, read. Now, the resemblance of the story, I always, when I think about the story, why we heard the story? Again, the story is not for, okay, yes, fun. No. Stories in Islam means something at the end. First, the first thing told him, Iqra, read. We need to read. It's a message to all of us. Read. Read, subhanallah. Read. We're missing the read part now. Read something. 2, when he hugged him to make it, imagine now, read. Sayyidina Jibreel knows he doesn't read. Knows that part, definitely. But why he said that? The hikmah, again, I don't know why, but the hikmah, I can guess. I can go around the understanding that you want to tell him it's hard. What's coming is hard. Take care. And he hugged him once, hugged him again. Think about the answer before you answer. Don't answer quickly. That's one of the reasons, the hikmah. One of the reasons, don't respond. If your son, daughter say, I don't want to pray, don't respond quickly. Haram. Don't do that. Think why he is telling you that. Think. Always reflect upon the parts of the story. Iqra, I don't read. Iqra, I don't read. And the third time, and he hugged them severely. Iqra. Same sentence, he didn't change. Subhanallah. But the Prophet understood. What should I read? What's the answer? Help me. And subhanallah, he said Iqra. And Surah Al-Alaq started, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Next one, where did the Prophet go? His uncle is there. His uncle is there. His family is there. Everyone is there. But he went to, if you have a calamity, if you have a problem, where do you go? To the sheikh? To the brother? To the friend? To his wife. He went to his wife, Khadija. He went to her and he was shivering. And immediately, and a wise wife, she looked at him and said, you want to calm him down first. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, where have you been? Why are you shivering? What? No. Calm down first. Calm down and control. And then tell me, after you calm down, relax, what's happening? And subhanallah, he started giving the story. The ulama said, the first faqih in Islam was Khadija. She said, no, wallahi la yukhzika Allahu abada. And this is a khutbah by itself. But anyway, immediately she took him to Waraqa to have advice. Then if you have a problem, don't ask everyone in the world. Go to the one who knows. And now this problem is what? Is religious or engineer or mechanic or what? It's religious. Then who is the most religious? She knows. Waraqa, her cousin. She went to him and asked him, oh cousin, this happened. Tell me the story. He started interrogating Sayyidina Muhammad and he said, you are the prophet. The first one who told him, you are the prophet. The prophet, and told him, if I was young, I would support you when your people kicks you out. Imagine the first day you told that you'll be kicked out of your country. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Wallahi, when I imagine that we will come here, everyone here, especially the adults over 25 like my age, and you will tell me 2 years before you come to Canada, you will be coming to Canada, I'll be laughing. No, I'm not. I like it there. But subhanallah, everything changes within seconds. Subhanallah. Then he started, alayhi salatu wasalam, the next one, I'm jumping. Every one of it is a story by itself. I can take the whole khutbah for it. The next, he started conveying the message. Who is the first one to give her the message? His wife again. The first mu'min on the earth was his beloved wife. Again, I'm emphasizing his beloved wife. And then his beloved friend, Abu Bakr, and his son, Sayyidina Ali, his cousin really, but he was brought up in his house. And his other son, which is named Usama. Zayd ibn Muhammad. Usama is his grandson. Anyway, son Usama, Zayd. And then his friends, and kept on spreading. And then after 3 years, he went to the mountain and started conveying the message to everyone. Alayhi salatu wassalam. Okay, and then on the 10th year of da'wah, his uncle and his wife died in the same day, in the same month, almost 3 days difference, something like that. And subhanallah, Allah wanted to tell him, give him a message. You're connected to me, not anyone in this world. Connect to me only. Alayhi salatu wassalam. And he was so sad, even so sad that he had to go around. Allah took him, imagine if you're so sad, you go to spaces, go to enjoy your time. The Prophet ﷺ was taken to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this trip, one of the most important trips, because the prayer was conveyed on that one day. And then he went to a Ta'if and asked them, join. And the Ta'if people said, get out. And subhanallah, the story of a Ta'if is another story, that the Prophet is a mercy. He loves all of us, even love us now. Alayhi salatu wassalam. Then he was looking for help until the people of Medina came and sent their support. And the Prophet asked everyone to go to Medina. And subhanallah, at that time, Medina was ready. The Prophet ﷺ, the hijrah from the Mecca to Medina is a story by itself. He went and he planned, even though he's a messenger, he can be defended, Allah can send angels, he can walk in the middle of the day, but still he planned every part of the trip. This teaches us what? Planning. We need to plan. That's a problem. I'm coming to Jum'ah prayer. When is Jum'ah prayer? 1:15. Okay, I can come up till 2:40, 1:45. Alhamdulillah. I catch the iqamah, I'm done. This is not planning. This is coming. Subhanallah, we need to plan everything. When we have a meeting with managers, you plan. I have to come 10 minutes early, prepare myself, go to the wash. Even though they tell you in the courses, go to the washroom, clean yourself, make sure you're ready, go prepare yourself 10 minutes before or 15 minutes before, prepare your thoughts, and then go to the meeting, get ready. But Jum'ah prayer, oh, okay, Allah will forgive. I know, Allah will forgive. I agree with you, by the way. Allah will forgive. Then, 10 years, many ghazawat, and he died, alayhi salatu wasalam. 10 years of fighting and conveying the message, alayhi salatu wasalam. The last thing he said, as-salah, prayer and women. Take care of two things, prayer and women. Prayer and women. How important in our lives, prayer and women. Prayer is the most important that you need to work on, learn and understand. And prayer and women, because they are the schools of this world. They take care of us, take care of the children, take care of everyone. The civilizations want the women to get out of the houses so that no one will take care of the main product. I know someone, we don't have here mates, or someone who's shaghala in Arabic. I'm not sure shaghala in English, but anyway, shaghala, someone taking care of the housekeeper. No, she's not a housekeeper. Our wife is a school by herself, takes care of every part of the house. Our mother Khadija took care of who? The Prophet children. And not only that, Zayd ibn Haritha, and took care of Sayyidina Ali. Subhanallah. Then the Prophet ﷺ, if I ask, and I always ask this question to the schools, how many children the Prophet has? And immediately I have beautiful numbers. 7, 10, 20, 25, any numbers I can get. Any number throw on me and I have to accept. I don't. How many the children the school has? He has 7. 3 boys and 4 girls. 3 boys and 4 girls. Al-Qasim, Abdullah and Ibrahim. 3 boys, 4 girls. Zainab, Ruqayyah, Kulthum and Fatima. All of them died before in the Prophet time except one, Fatima, 6 months died after him. Subhanallah, when you reflect upon that, why the Prophet, it's a big calamity. When your son or daughter dies, it's a big calamity. Why the Prophet, the best creation of Allah? Because it's a test after a test, and the Prophet was perfect in all the tests. Subhanallah. When you have a simple test, always the Prophet said, reflect upon me, you will understand and you will learn. If you have a calamity, look at me, and you will learn. Alayhi salatu wassalam. I'm finishing the Prophet's story. What Allah talked about the Prophet, alayhi salatu wassalam. When he described him, he said, "O Muhammad, you are the best musalli. Oh Muhammad, you are the best one to fast. Oh Muhammad, you are the best one to cheer." No. What the Prophet Allah said? وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. You are above manners. Manners? High manners? You're above high manners. This teaches you us what? Manners. We need to learn manners. How to deal with each other. How to park right. How to walk right, how to come on time, how to take care of everything. The Prophet, his life is a legacy that everyone until the hereafter will be talking about. Every part of it is a lecture and a khutbah by itself. Every part of it is a learning process that we need to understand and learn. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لكم فاستغفروا يا فوز المستغفرين. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. Again, أما بعد, I was talking about the Prophet عليه الصلاة والسلام, the best creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When he went to Sidrat al-Muntaha and Sayyidina Jibreel asked him to move on, and Sayyidina Rasulullah told him, "Oh Jibreel, is this the place that a friend leaves his friend? And Sayyidina Jibreel looked at him and said, this is the space. If I moved in, I'll be burned. If you move in, you will go in. This is the higher status of the Prophet ﷺ. Be proud of him. And to be proud of him, you have to know him. You don't be proud of anyone you don't know. You have to know him to be proud of him. ﷺ. I'll stop here because I need to talk about something I believe it's important. I gave almost a year ago a khutbah about vape. And I said at that time that the parents are saying it's haram, it's not haram. At that time, because there is no proof until now that it is haram. You have to say makruh, but you cannot use the word haram to stop our kid from doing anything. You shouldn't be using the word haram. You shouldn't. Now, let us see if I'm still standing on the same step or not. First, I have 7 issues. 1, it has a health risk. A health risk, nicotine and additional substance. This additional substance until now, no one knows about it. And still, they are working hard to get it. 2, health risk. Behavior patterns. They have saying that it can create popcorn lungs. Exposed to, I don't know what is that, it's called distill. Flavoring chemicals. 4, device malfunction. 5, batteries used, storing and charging. My daughter, she's a doctor, and she sent me so many researches saying that vapes now is a big issue. It's causing too many problems in the world. Majlis al-Fiqh in Malaysia, the Fiqh Council said it's haram. And from the Quran, it says, لا ضرر ولا ضرار. You cannot harm and you cannot be harmed. And it says, ولا تلقوا بأيديكم إلى التهلكة. Don't throw yourself in the danger. For that, for now, stating from here, it is haram to vape. This means that I should stop now if you can, but take it gradually if you cannot. Like I said, before it's not haram, now I'm saying it's haram with the dalil I have. And inshallah, I believe it will spread soon to everywhere in the world. But now I have a calmness in my heart that to say it's haram. Some of the parents, and they are sitting here, told me you caused a big chaos at that time. But no, I believe that using the word haram has to be in the right manners. And now I believe it is haram. Look and search, even go to Canada Health, and it will tell you why it's haram. More information. Finally, we have, if you want to use something, you have to know the outcome of it. The idea of vaping, why it's haram in a way. Last thing, it's haram because it's really want the people from getting cigarettes to get out. The problem is the youth are the one who's getting it to get in, and which is a big problem. The compressed air and this kind of thing. So many researchers, when I read it, wallahi, it was disaster. Disaster by all means. So many explosions happen in the mouth, and so many explosions happen in vaping. May Allah make us from the people who accept. Lastly, still, no dua yet, inshallah. I am reminding everyone, parking in A&W is wrong. Don't park there, please. If you're parked there, your car may be towed as we speak. Next week, Jum'ah prayer will be changing. Because in Sunday, this Sunday, the time will change. This Sunday, not tomorrow, after tomorrow. That hour will come back 1 hour. We'll gain 1 hour of sleep. This means that the hour of next week, Jum'ah prayer, will change. The first khutbah will be at 12:15. And it will end at 12:40. 12:40. The next prayer will be at 1. And it will end at 1:25. Each khutbah will be 25 minutes. And the last one is 2:10. And it will, the last one is 1:45 and end 2:10. Please, I beg everyone. Wallahi, I beg everyone. If you're 15 minutes in prayer time, plan the next one. Plan the next one. We'll be blocking the parking. Because really, it's 20 minutes between the first and the second and third. It would be very hard and it'd be a chaos. We don't need that. Plan, again, plan. I beg you, plan. It's simple. Wallahi, it's simple. Plan. And try to be carpooling. Try to join hands. The time is very short. The last prayer inshallah we'll try to combine it, try to prolong it to pray Asr after it inshallah. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا اللهم يمن كتابنا ويسر حسابنا واجعل الجنة دارنا اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات اللهم اجمعنا بنبيك ما آمنا به ولم نره اللهم اجمعنا بنبيك ما آمنا به ولم نره اللهم اجمعنا بنبيك ما آمنا به ولم نره اللهم جازيه خير ما جزيت نبيا عن أمته وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى اللهم على نبينا الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا وأقم الصلاة.